Oh boy, it's that time again. Destiny 2, the focal point. Tom Christie graces us with Skeletor, hates the state of Destiny 2. Don't we all?
No! No! No, my God, not again!
Oh, there you are, Skeletor.
No, Jesus Christ! Put up the monitor! Where is it? There! What the fuck is this?
Well, what's got you so worked up over
Whoa, what did they... Whoa, Bungo, what happened this time?
There! What the fuck?
We've identified another, the Dawning. Oh my God. I'm kind of glad that I miss the Dawning every year. I keep telling myself, maybe I should do a Dawning. Maybe I should go ahead and do it. And then I'm like, wow. I'm always glad I missed the Dawning. Wasn't there an event, a funny mask event in the past couple years that had the bugs from the previous year's event? Because allegedly, or at least the way people described it, they put the files for the game in, but they used the folder without the fixes. So it had the same bugs. Yeah, this tracks.
Fuck is this?
Well, what's got you so worked up over there, Skeletor?
Bungie!
Do I even want to know?
It's always the same shit, different asshole with this company. They keep
Yes, that's the point. This is this is why I haven't picked it up in months. For my own mental, not having to worry about the next Bungie moment has been kind of great, kind of liberating even. I've tried things like Space Marine 2, tried things like Helldivers again. Yeah, beat Madhouse and Resident Evil 7. I've been very specifically avoiding this game.
keep dropping the ball when it's already on the fucking ground. Episodes are just reskin seasons. Gambit has been abandoned, and all the new content is drier than a teenager's cum suck.
Sounds to me like you've just lost all interest in Destiny 2.
How could I not? The next major update is until fucking summer. Every seasonal event sucks and is the exact same, and somehow they can't even reuse them without it breaking the game!
But if the Dawning event sucks so much, why not just hop on the LFG and do a raid instead?
The LFG is dead because player numbers are dropping harder than healthcare CEOs.
Yeah, that is in fact an analogy. Yeah, that's one way to word that. It wouldn't surprise me, even during peak, back when I was playing a lot more, LFG seemed to either be pretty hit or miss. It seemed that there was definitely a cap on it, and that's the thing, right? You can have the best system setup, you could have the best MMR in a competitive game, right? If you have no one to play with, does it matter, right? And so then you'll have games like Destiny that's consistently tweaking their MMR. In my opinion, games like Halo Infinite that would tweak their MMR. And it's like, is it necessarily fair to tweak your MMR when there's not enough of a sample size to get an accurate reading? Like, I had my buddy, he hopped in Crucible the other day. I don't remember what he was doing, but he's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna hop in Crucible. It was because Mayhem, right? It was because Mayhem was up and he wanted to get some pinnacles and stuff. And he hops in Mayhem, and he's just like, oh yeah, this guy's just, you know, it's not like wall hacks. It's like, no, this guy is actively like floating and stuff. And it's just like, I plan on asking him, why are you playing it? This is your response every time you play the game. Like, it's like when someone asks, you know, why are you so angry, Kip? And it's like, well, I'm playing Vault of Glass. And it's like, well, are you having to do 3 mechanics again the entire raid? Like, there's people that can absolutely run all 7 oracles. I'm not quite at that skill level. I like the team play, but when I have to, like Kingsfall War Priest, right? When I have to read, and I have to get one of the knights, and I'll take like 3 mechanics onto myself, and we still don't get past damage phase. And that's when I'm just like, I become hypercritical of myself, and then I have to have people be like, Kip, you're really only supposed to take on like 1, maybe 2 mechanics, unless you're trying to go like super try hard status. Other people can take mechanics. And that's the weirdest concept for me, that other people can take mechanics.
And every time we raise our concerns, Bungie gives us the side bitch treatment.
But at least the developers are acknowledging that they're making mistakes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize expecting the bare fucking minimum was asking too much. And don't get me started on this end-of-year developer post. Weapon crafting removed the joy of owning a random weapon?
Dude, I hear this, and I cringe. My mouth just suctions into a black hole. Dude, so here's the thing. I think that crafting weapons was one of the best things the game did. Now, I've definitely had some I've had some intelligent disagreement, absolutely, where people like the random rolls, people like the random aspects, people do like being able to say, I don't know, pull your god roll Riptide from Shaxx, and that was the big thing, right? So my luck is notoriously awful. When I run multiple Nightfalls in a row, and I don't even get a single perk in one of the columns that I'm looking for, like at a certain point, it's not worth my time. But Kip, you play things like Diablo. Oh, absolutely. I love Diablo 2. But, you know, there's a little difference between me playing something like Diablo 2, specifically Diablo 2 Resurrected, and doing a bunch of Baal runs, or doing a bunch of Countess runs, or, what's the other one? Mephisto runs, right? And, cool, maybe I get something, maybe I don't. Like, it feels odd, because, like, I've literally watched two buddies of mine. We did Vesper's Host once. Both of them got the exotic on the first try. And I'm just like, I'm not running this again. I'm not spending 10 minutes to set up damage. But it takes you 10 minutes to set up damage. Look, I think that the Vesper's Host is definitely for some people. It's not for me. I very specifically don't like the long windup to the amount of damage time that you have. I personally dislike it. I feel my time is personally spent on other things. If you like it, that's not to detract from you. You go, girl, like Slay King. Go like Vesper's Host. Like, you are allowed to like it. Me, I think that it is an inappropriate amount of setup. And that's the thing, is when we're running fairly meta weapons, and it takes like effectively it was a 4-phase. We went into phase 5 for just the last bit of damage. When it's a 4-phase with fairly meta weapons, meaning that your entire balancing is a 3-phase around peak tier weapons, I think there's a problem. Should it necessarily be 1-phase? I disagree with that. But I mean, like, you know, that's if you're pushing with a good team, I think a 2-phase should be reasonable. If we're looking at 5 phases for, you know, hi, I'm getting back, I'm doing my pinnacle grind, all that fun stuff, I disagree. I think there's a lot of entitlement, and I think there's a lot of elitism in Destiny, as I've made very apparent in the past. But getting back on subject to the crafted weapons, that was what actually brought me in. I wanted to craft weapons. I wanted to do things with craft weapons, because as somebody whose luck is inherently awful, I will spend the extra time gathering resources and doing whatever content I need to craft my weapon. Sure, I didn't get my Quilib's Terminus at all, the funny King's Fall stasis machine gun. I didn't get that until I got, like, the pity red border, I think. Meaning I had 20 red borders before a white one even dropped. And then I'm just like, yeah, so my luck speaks for itself.
What, did Stevie Wonder proofread this shit? Why can't we have both systems? Unsatisfying conclusions? Maya slowly floated away on a cum river like she was at a freak-off party. What do you mean, satisfying conclusions?
Look, I understand.
I couldn't care less about her entire arc. I know someone was into it. I could care less, if I'm being completely honest. I know we're kind of in, like, falling action, right, going into resolution/conclusion in the story, because The Witness was arguably the peak, I can't say the funny CLIMAX on YouTube and Twitch, because that gets bopped, even though I'm using it in the literary sense, that part of the story, and now we're in falling action, going into some sort of resolution, going into another inciting incident, rising action, right? Like, I didn't care. I just did not care about the story.
Understand your frustrations, but you can't be too hard on the developers. The people working on the game clearly still care, and they're obviously being affected by the recent layoffs.
I know that. I just hate that they act surprised when player numbers hit the lowest they've ever been.
Nice.
That feedback is constantly ignored, and every new patch somehow breaks the game. How are you going to take away weapon crafting and replace it with a tonic system that
Yeah. You're playing Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy Light.
literally didn't fucking work?
But if these tonics were so important to the season, wouldn't they have fixed them fast? I mean, they didn't just introduce their new seasonal gimmick without testing it first, right? Oh, they totally did do that, didn't they?
You do know what company we're talking about here.
Oh. So that's where we're at.
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't know about this?
Oh no, I haven't played the game in like 4 months.
Yeah.
The drama
Same.
around Destiny 2 is a lot more interesting than actually playing the game.
Then why?
Oh, I'm here for this 100%. If that's why Tom Christie keeps making these videos, mwah, chef's kiss. I love it 100%. Watching people just it's like how do I word it? Because you know what the result is going to be, right? When my buddy goes back into Crucible, whatever he's playing, right? Whenever Mayhem's on rotation or whatever, and he goes into Crucible, like, he always, it's not that he gets upset or anything. It's not like he rages, but he's always just like, he's always disappointed. He's always left unfulfilled. He's always left just depressed because of a lot of the cheating and stuff that goes on in modern Crucible, right? It's just like, well, maybe one more drink wouldn't hurt. And then, you know, every time after you get slightly tipsy into full-blown drunk, I mean, you're singing, I don't know, Mariah Carey and Cascada in the car, right? But you see it every time. And so at a certain point, it's just a form of entertainment where you're just like, well, he's in Crucible again. We're gonna go watch as he breaks out the Jaeger.
Why are you here?
I was going to ask if you wanted to play Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
That is very tempting.
Oh no! The players are actually considering leaving? I'd better warn the boss! Sir, are you in here, sir?
What's it now, Jenkins? Can't you see I'm busy, not doing my job?
Sir, the players are really angry, sir!
Well, that does sound like a problem. For you.
Yeah.
So,
Sir, please, the player base is saying the game is in the worst state it's ever been in!
well, did you try firing somebody?
To be fair, okay. To be fair, didn't we say we needed to let the game die more often? What wasn't that verbatim the conclusion we came to around Final Shape launch? Like, man, we should just let the player base we should let the game die more often. All I'm gonna say, words have power, actions have weight.
No.
Well, shit. I'm out of ideas. Wait! I know. Let's tell them that we're really, really sorry. I mean, it worked for Jay-Z.
I don't think that's gonna work, sir.
You speak the bullshit.
Sir, we already apologized for the State of the Dawning event.
Oh.
Yeah, the week before that was Tonic Gate.
What the fuck is a tonic?
And then there was Weight Gate.
What gate?
Weight Gate, sir. The players discovered that the RNG on certain perk combinations was broken.
Well, did you tell the
Nice.
devious bastards to fuck off?
Well, we did, sir. But then they kind of proved it.
Oh shit.
Sir, the game is in the buggiest state it's ever been in.
But how is this possible? I kept the right people. How did this all get past the Q&A department?
Sir, you laid off the entire QA department to buy a Cybertruck.
Now don't be a hater, Jenkins.
Sir, right now, the QA department is just Steve.
You know, oh my God, Steve. I really like the fact that I found out I have a Tesla dealership near me. And so not only did I see an singular Cybertruck, I saw a whole line of Cybertrucks. And it kind of snapped me out of reality. And I was just kind of disappointed and depressed. Like this really weird combination of just like, I hate everything about this.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
don't like Steve. Can we just fire him or something?
Not to mention the company is being sued.
Again,
What?
you say that like it's my problem, Jenkins.
Sir, the game is in the worst state it's ever been in, and morale is as low as our player numbers.
Well then, I guess it's come to this. It's time to do what I should have done from the start.
Focus our resources on ensuring our product is delivered to a high standard to show the players that we still care.
No.
What? No, dipshit. It's time to bust out the golden parachute.
Yep.
But sir, what about the company?
What about the company, Jenkins? And don't worry, no matter what happens, I'll be fine.
What?
My job here is done.
But you didn't do anything.
Marathon will fix everything.
Sir?
Lord Bungo, away!
I loved it. It's perfect.
Are you okay?
Uh-huh.
Sir?
I guess I could try out Marvel Rivals, but all this ranting about Bungie has made me hungry. So first, let us ride to Greg's.
What?
I thought your Bronco got impounded.
That's
happening?
fine, I still got the McLaren. Now, come on.
Oh no. I was about to say, is this going to be a Jack Doherty joke? Oh no. Wow. That is a low jab. I respect it. Wow. That's Look, I've been transparent. I don't know how he's not in jail. I don't know how he got away effectively scot-free. Don't do this. Don't. This in fact should be against platform, Twitch, Kick, whatever TOS. They should absolutely be baked into the TOS somewhere. Wow.
What are you playing there, Skeletor?
Oh, this. I'm playing Destiny Rising. It's the same game, but the devs actually give a shit.
I mean, that's cool and all, but do you have to do that whilst you're driving down the highway?
Well, it's fine. Besides, if I'm going to play Destiny 2, I'm going to play the version of the game that actually works. Soon the win will be mine. No! No! No!
Wow, what an absolute crapshoot this game is in right now. And don't mistake it, right? As somebody who honestly, I think the game's great. I think that it has a lot to offer. In fact, as you can see, I listened to a bunch of Final Fantasy 14. Love Final Fantasy 14. What skills I had acquired doing raiding in Destiny 2 did transfer to 14 pretty well. So I'm just really disappointed. I think I'm disappointed along with everyone else because it shouldn't be this hard, but it is, obviously. And there's a certain part where I have to kind of be like, yo, I'm literally not the expert here. I can criticize management when we talk about coders, when we talk about, well, how can they code this and how can they not code this? A little outside of my wheelhouse is I'm not a coder, I'm not a dev. However, we've talked in the past habitually about how layoffs are a management issue. They're a symptom of poor management, and they need to do better. It's a certified skill issue. And I mean, I don't know. I think if we gave less golden parachutes, I think we'd be in a different place entirely. But that being said, this is another amazing video by Tom Christie. I had a lot of fun with it. I felt there was a lot more commentary I could have added, but we've already almost tripled the length of the video, so I'm going to cut that there. At the end of the day, if you enjoy Destiny, don't let anyone get you down. If you hop on every single day, you enjoy it. Maybe you're a little tip for some of the bugs, but this is the game you've chosen. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to choose what games you engage with. By the same token, if you feel the game is not respecting your time, if you feel that it is being awful for your mental, if you have just said, you know what, I need to see some incentive, I need to see some not incentive, initiative. I need to see some drive. I need to see some results. Absolutely. I mean, you have every reason and should feel empowered to put down the game to play another or even go outside. So thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it. Definitely go check out Tom Christie if you have not. Excellent content over there, I assure you. And you don't have to listen to my pausing and yapping. So it's a win-win. And I'll see you in the next one.